Hello, we're going to play some duels in GeoGuessr. We're in Gold 2 Division, we're going to do moving. We'll try and get our 10-point bonus for the day. And we'll probably do 3, that's our usual thing. And see if we can consolidate our position in the promotion spots to Gold 1. And move up another division. Unexpectedly quickly. This is very flat. Not quite Netherlands, Belgium flat, but quite flat. Almost Poland flat though. So let's do our proper thing. We're going to get faster and faster at this, but we're doing it very intentionally at the moment. Sun, driving direction. Can we see a steering wheel? Yes, it's on the left. So driving on the right, we believe. Is there a very unique car, Google car, that would give things away to me? Not really, and I'm gonna have to just go Poland, but I think I'm gonna go in the south maybe, just to hedge some of these other places, because the Poles I'm not fully up on, but I have some awareness of. It was way down south. Almost into Bulgaria, but not quite. This is pretty flat. Okay, where's the sun? Sun is more north this time. Car is not unique enough for me. Which way are we driving? Are we driving kind of? We've got the taking up the whole road. Go this way actually. Not much in the way of vibe for me. Does look like we're approaching at least some bigger foliage, maybe a crossroads. Or some urbanization, or maybe not. Slow down a second, what are we seeing? It's just clumps of trees. No, I think we're actually driving on the left, don't we? The southern hemisphere, driving on the left. As an initial throw a pin in the map, let's try that. Really not sure. Could be Australia. Big flat wide plains. I haven't studied foliage actually, so it won't tell me anything immediately, but there must be certain trees that would be a pointer to Africa versus Australia, and you wouldn't expect to find them in both places. Not confident in the slightest, but that ping that we already had in, that is gonna have to stand. That looks like a really big crop field though. I was gonna say more likely to be Australia. I think that would have been worse. Even so, we were both so far away that the damage was minimal. Got away with that one a bit, I think. It's kind of grey, so no chance of... I've started looking at them. I don't know what they are. That's pretty unique, I think. Is it Baltics? Are we just going to do that to start with? But driving on the right, we've got that at least. Car aerial. I don't know any very, very specific car meta for Baltics. Vranov nad top Lu. There was another sign, but I don't think that would help me. I'm not so sure it is Baltic at all, actually, now. I think maybe more... Oh, that was risky, but actually worked, I think. Yeah, I think that... Less damage from there than if I'd stayed up in the Baltics. Okay, so that's a Slovakian bollard then. Sun is way up in the sky, so not reliable. Car, not really very specific. We are driving on the right. English writing there. Wooden poles, which I think is more likely to be US, Canada than anywhere else. Could be Mexico still. Why? Why rectangle? Just go away. Why is it that some places it's much easier than others? Michael D. Chandler. Husky. But wait, it's all sunny and really green. Huskies are the dogs that run in... Okay, that's really confusing. Go there. Would they already start talking about huskies? What's going on with the movement? Oh, come on, game. No one's got the energy for this, you know? Was that a speed limit / max speed? No, it's a school zone. That's a tell between the USA and Canada. The difference between... Oh wow, it's way further south. Why huskies in West Virginia? Okay, fair enough. It did look far too green and sunny, but whatever. Sun is very high. Car is not particularly distinct. Bollards I haven't learnt yet. The language on that doesn't tell me much. Oh dear. Went past the sign. Oh, there was another one saying we were leaving. That's not really Cyrillic, is it? But I don't recognize that. Is there another sign there? Yes. Well, I think Eastern Europe again, but I'm not sure at all. It's not Cyrillic enough, is it, for Serbia? I don't think. Maybe more Romania. Let's go with that as the beginning. Why with the rectangle? Why? What do I have to do to... I just don't get it. It just seems to be that it randomly decides that some places need a rectangle instead of the arrow, and it just is a wind-up. That was close. As long as you've got points, you're still in it, though. This is not going well. Maybe it's too early in the morning. Maybe it's not too early in the morning, but I'm just not having enough energy to cope with everything. The playing and the terrible movement. That looks like the sun is in the south. Car's not going to tell us much, is it? And road driving side is indistinct on a track this narrow. This is tricky. This is just a bit vibe-ish, and I'm not sure it's a good idea at all, but I'm going to go there for now. Unless we get to some information. That's probably going to be it, because it doesn't look like there's any likelihood of information anywhere. It's a really rough road, though. Maybe not Italy. Maybe South America. Very confused by that. Got really lucky. Although, to be fair, that kind of is Italy, but I wouldn't take that as I did really well there. Wow, the 2x damage. Suddenly, from flawlessing me in a big way, it's much more even again. Can't really tell what's going on with that sun. I think Asia. Not confident. That does look like it might be Thai though on the roof there. You know what? Gonna risk it. Could be Thai or Cambodian language. I don't think there's much info gonna come from anywhere. Any win for them is game over. If we end up in very different places and I get lucky, there could be enough in it for me even. Didn't expect that. Unlucky. take it there. We got our 10 points bonus for the first win of the day. Yeah, definitely quite solidly in that top group there for promotion to Gold 1. Don't really understand how the rating works. 681 overall, moving 698. I'm sure it was 700 at starting the day. It confuses me a bit, but whatever. Okay, standard stuff. Where is it? It's in the east. A building. That does look like a broken down building. Before we do that though, we are driving on the right. The car is not one that's so unique I would recognize it. That's almost Spanish feeling language. Not entirely sure on that. Okay, we've got some good signage. Cublas and Altura. Okay, that doesn't seem as Spanish anymore. Are there distances? No, there aren't distances on them, so that's a shame. This would tell me something. I don't know though, actually, that might be a Spain thing. Or Portugal. Yeah, that was that first one that we saw. Did we go up there? Did we find anything more? CV. Do we have letters? Do we have a lettered system? Yes and no. Not two letters anywhere. I'm not seeing. We both went similar place. Some small damage to me. Where are those two letter... Oh yeah, there you go. CV. And I bet if you knew the sub-regions, that would have been a really good clue. Everyone's kind of parked on the left. Vibe says South America. But parking on the left would kind of go against that. Oh, are these round things? Is that not Mexico then? Let's see if we can find any more. We could look in the... Where's your steering wheel? Steering wheel's on the left, so yeah, I think we're driving on the right. That was probably an Alto, was it? Was, so yeah, Mexico seems decent. Guadalupe. Isn't that an island though? Is it also a town or city? That was a good shot, wasn't it? They must have found something good there. Sun, where are you? No, not map. No, not map twice. That's really bad. Right, south. I think America's Vibe, but that might say more of an Austria field. We've got a big sign over there. No, we've got someone's recreational vehicle. That's what we've got. Does it have blue? It does. So I think we're in Europe. What is with this movement? Mate. E6, so we are in Europe. Got an E6, where would that be? Got 59 there. 60. Do the single letters on the double... not single letter, single number and double number go together? Seems to be lots of 5s and then 6s, so is it as we go south we get 6s? Or have I lost it altogether now? Gone in too far? 5s, 6s. Where's just the 6 though? E6. Okay, let's throw that there. No, because that's in with all the 7s. Where's the 6s? 6s. Not that this doesn't have a feel of Croatia or Czechia, Slovakia in some ways. What's this one? That feels more Finnish or Scandinavian in some way. No, I clicked the arrow. I literally clicked the arrow. That's what I was doing. Yeah, I definitely need to learn bollards though, because this first set of very, very basic things to check as a checklist and always do it, which just, it needs to get faster and faster, obviously. I'm not sure now whether we're more northern or... Oh, in fact, let's check. Do we have any E6 type... E4? E6. Norway. Let's go more there then. Way, way, way further north. Tiny bit of damage. So like the last one, just did a tiny little tickle to not get flawless, and then in the last one we actually got lucky, didn't we? So does that say Indonesia then? Carbon patterns, yes, that says Indonesia for sure. We are driving on the left, the sun is too high. The car is not specific enough for me to learn anything. I'm clearly sitting in the wrong posture today because I'm grabbing that map over and over again. Let's not do that. But yeah, Indonesia, it's kind of very sunny, but the whole place is on the equator, isn't it? So it doesn't really tell us anything. Let's see if we can find a satellite dish, maybe. And someday we'll know what all the Kabu pattern are. And it might have been written on something there, but there's no point digging in to find them because I don't know where they are yet. And where we've clicked is a bit of a hedge for the whole of... Whoa, yeah, look at that. Again. Such a long way away, both of us, the damage is minimal. I was almost worth a wave, but not quite. Sun, bit indistinct. Car, not specific, very narrow track. So all of our basics on our mini checklist, our mini beginner's checklist. Is this Indonesia again? Well, that's not a flag with... No, they're just bags, are they? Shopping bags for people. I think it could be Indonesia again. Yeah, mini checklist, which is the idea is that a lot of the things on that mini checklist are just, and you just know, and they become second nature and subconscious. But I'm trying to consciously do it slowly, even though I could do most of it faster anyway. So that it's an absolute practice, an absolute habit. And then once it's completely bedded in, then you just forget about it and just it takes care of itself. And you move on to the next levels. So you move on to the dialing codes and knowing the Kabu patterns and stuff. All bit by bit. I think I might need to have a ponder on the best order of next things though. Now in Japan, and this is a thing, there's certain areas where, whoa, what am I doing? The world map was way far out and completely confused me for a second there. Where these are, if it's a solid diamond, that can be anywhere in Japan. I just came across this by accident yesterday. But then in other places, there are other shapes. And that one, I think, it's Hokkaido, and then other bits throughout the rest of Japan. I was wrong. It's way further south. As long as you've got points, you're still in it. But again, second match in a row. We are being soundly beaten initially. Sun, indistinct. Car, not enough for me to recognize. Driving side, I'd kind of assume on the right, but don't know for sure. Can we find any language? That looks like it could be... I don't know, I was going to say like a Mongolia feel. Is this more India? I think it's more India though. This, I haven't learned them yet, but that I feel on streams is an India vibe. Maybe the car as well, although we don't see the car, the blur. Just briefly then was the big circle. And the stone wall would probably tell me something. Oh, we got lucky there. We're closer within India. And surviving long enough brings in the multipliers and they start to work in your favor as long as you can survive. Car not distinct. We're driving in the center of a what's the name? That looks south though, so could we be either Nordic or somewhere in the US/Canada? Okay, this is game over one way or the other, isn't it, for someone? I would imagine, unless they've randomly plonked Scandinavia right next to me. What are we seeing out there? Nothing that's going to help me. We did plank Scandinavia. Not right next to each other, but the same distance from the target. Your actual 2 points converted to 6. That's quite bonkers. So driving on the right, I think we're Japan, are we? Sun is not very clear. Car itself is not telling me anything. We are driving on... No, we're driving on the right. Wait, no, Japan isn't driving on the right though, is it? So are we South Korea then? That had a tiny bit of text on, and I think South Korea... Why can I not go that way? Why would you not let me go that way? Oh, come on. Yeah, I think I need to go and do some exercises and energize myself. It's very hot weather actually at the minute. It's quite hilly. The city is not looking... It doesn't look quite like Seoul so much. There was one the other day with a city that looked similar to this, but I was more in it, and it looked like that one. Oh dear. It was a different one. At least we're beyond the days of just insta-plonk Seoul for everything though. Then again, sometimes it's going to be Seoul, isn't it? Sun is indistinct. I think we're driving on the right, are we? I would say so. There's another vehicle that way. I think we are driving on the right. I'm going to go this way and see if these people... The fact that there are vehicles this way means that there's civilization. I don't think it makes much difference, does it? Oh, there was another vehicle. Can we... Wait, what? We're skipping eras. I thought I'd seen a blow down the edge of that, but I don't think I did. I don't know where we are. I need to click somewhere, don't I? I think that suggests not Europe. The road itself suggests not necessarily very Europe. Could it be South America? It's not particularly red soil. It's kind of gravelly. I am not sure at all. We have no language to work on. Are these some buildings? Or is that water? It is buildings, but not the type I'm going to get any information off of, I don't think. And this looks like a long road, and unless they ping quite quickly, this round could go on for a long time. Found something. Russia. It's a bit blurred. It's really difficult to read, but it's Russia for sure. I don't know whether just go in for it where it's... Oh, blast. That's got to be, hasn't it? I'm learning to sound out Cyrillic, but this is quite blurry and I'm very slow, especially with big words. Reconstruction something project, probably. Yeah, I don't know what... Is this more likely to be the place? I just can't read it well enough. And if we move further away, that's not going to help, is it? No. Okay, very green. I almost want to go here. I'm just going to fire that off though, because I've found Russian text. It can't be there, can it? Way out in the east. Is that enough though? No. Both too far away. Oh, it's actually on Sakhalin. I was thinking here. That would have been... I would have won. I would have won the match. Okay, what have we got? Sun is east, so that's not really conclusive. Public convenience, that's English. This feels like Cyprus. Which is not in, but is coming soon, so maybe is in? Don't understand what that means, but I'm gonna go with a Cyprus on this one. Oh, would that have helped? Oh, Malta. Yeah. Malta. GG. They got it. Yeah, if I'd moved a little bit further before stopping to read, we'd have both been in Malta. I might still have survived for another round, and we were getting up into really high multis there. That was cool. I quite enjoyed that one. Let's do 3 anyway. Oh, much higher rating. I wasn't really checking on the ratings in the first 2 matches. Sun is east, southeast, so not conclusive. Driving side. Wheels on the left, so driving on the right. Looks like Spanish writing. So maybe an initial thought would be a Mexico, maybe? Can we find a stop sign anywhere? Alto. Yeah, that fits with Mexico, as do the octagonal poles. Ooh, will you tell us what city we're in? Maybe you do. Tehuacan. Is there a region where the language changes and you get more of that stuff? Could this be more down here? That's about as good as I'm gonna get. Okay. Survived. Oh, that was literally the town name. I think that there's more of a feel, that linguistic feel down there. That's purely noob guessing though. This feels kind of European. The car doesn't tell me anything. Drive inside, we can't tell. That's quite useful though, maybe a bit of text. Just gonna throw that straight away. If they've gone this direction, they might have seen that as well. Netherlands written on the bin. Small damage. Quite even. That's not helping. Okay, we're South Korea. Let's at least get a pin on the map. I don't know anything about sounding out Korean lettering characters, so unless we find some bilingual signage, some English on, there's not much I'm going to be able to do. There is some, but just that just looks like the shop names, company names. What about road signage? Will that be bilingual? Will there be any big signs of you are leaving City X, heading for City Y? Nothing there. Are you down the road? Ah. That's just the name of the road. That is as well. We got some road names, but not town or city names. Almost looks like the place we were just in. Wait, are you stopping there? The coverage stops there? No way. Okay, well, I'm gonna split it between these two because I think I've had one of them recently, one of that, and it doesn't look like Seoul. It could be, couldn't it? But I don't think it is. Where have we gone? It's moved even further across. It's out to the coast this time. Yeah, decent shout from them. Still fairly even, up in 5k plus health each. A wave, I'm not sure that was worth a wave. But wave, I'm waving in spirit. I haven't hit the key. Sun north. Give way. Are we thinking Australia maybe? If we get any can we get closer to that? That's changed. I was hoping to be able to read the domain. Can't see steering wheels. They're all parked the wrong way. I think Australia though is what I would be aiming for initially. Right, let's go somewhere else though. This is just going down the parking bit of a road. Let's go with a kind of standard Australia hedge start point. That all seemed like it might have been something of a big school complex. Boral. And 60, so that's the way out of town then. If that becomes a 60 limit and the other way is the end of a 60 limit, is this taking us out of town? Sample Road. There's no real road. City of Greater Bendigo. I don't know where Bendigo is. Oh no. I've heard it said. I know people have had it in rounds when I've been watching things. City of Greater Bendigo. Which way was... we did have a kind of view out to just fields for miles, didn't we? You know what? The centre will do. Central will do. It's a small place in a massive country. It just seems big flat open space all around everything on it. Okay, that worked quite well then. That was my hedge. No, my hedge was here, wasn't it? So I would have still got some points, but nowhere near as many. As long as you've still got points, you're still in it. This is the thing. So they're still well and truly in it, aren't they? I think we're driving on the... I can't really tell. That sum was inconclusive. West, maybe west-northwest, so it could be Southern Hemisphere. I think we're driving on... No, I really can't tell. Is that the front of the car? We're driving the right? Oh, it looks more like the rear of a car, but it's not super clear. vibe is only very, very vague, but it almost feels like a two Australias in a row. What's that? Just big tire, is it? Can we fast move? Okay, we are driving on the right, so does that make us think it's more of an Americas, US or Canada feel? Oh, that's got info that could be useful, isn't it? But we can't read it. Always so frustrating. It's just the wrong angle. Oh, it's there as well, though. Something water. Something water. Ah, that would probably really help. It's almost like Ind water or something, which I don't think is what it was. Wait, that's Spanish though. I think we're Northern Hemisphere. Okay, that's now confusing. Will you have anything written on you that's useful? Brazil. Wow. Okay, didn't expect that. And kind of dry. Dry and flat and yellow grass. I'm just going to go with that. Sansui might have helped. Or maybe there's more info on this. No. Oh, good shout. Maltese now. The day of Maltese. Is that all three matches have gone long and taken us to Maltese? So east. Car. Not one I would recognise. What is this though? Is this some kind of trekker? Are we on an island? We've got no chance if we're on an island. Some kind of snorkel attachment going on there? I think we're on an island. I'm doomed. I don't know the trekkers. What could it possibly be? The coverage looks good. I need some writing. I don't know whether this is a good idea at all. Is it even... Oh, it doesn't look volcanic. No, it doesn't look volcanic at all. I think we want more. What's in and what's not in? Is Curacao in? Directions are just as a... Do that. Not confident at all. No idea. Let's find some text. Or a flag. What was that? That was a sign. Where did it go? Oh, it's all the way back there. Very slowly making our way back to it. Maximum speed on this island, 50 kilometers per hour. It is an island. I mean, that just makes everything so much more difficult. Unless you've learnt your islands, which I haven't yet. Give way. Does that make it a UK influenced island? I think I've seen stuff about British Virgin Islands though, and the car I don't think would be like this, but I don't know. Let's take this route if it'll let us. It will. Let's go. Heading east, heading inland. How big is the island? Oh, here we go. Not very big. Are we out the other side, or are we on a peninsula of some sort? Plates don't really tell us anything. It's all a bit blurry. Well, the plates don't tell me anything. To be more precise, there's something in there. There's info in there. Can I not get across to that bit there? No. Any clues? Cocos. Wait, that's not... It can't be that though, can it? What's this language? I don't even know where the Cocos Islands are. Are they more... here? This is pretty insane. It's a crazy round. And if anyone gets it, it's game over. Can't be down there. Can we get out further? But will there be info on where does the ferry go to? If there's a ferry. Kahaya Baru. Caution pedestrians. Combustible liquid has chem. Oh, it's Cocos. It is the Cocos. It's the Keeling Islands. Where are they? No, they're not there. Don't be a clown. Oh, it's so sad. I know of them from the little app I was playing. Well, I don't know if you even call it playing, but I was learning all the lots of islands because it was the flags of all the countries in the world. No, that's Turks and Caicos, not the Cocos Islands. Are they more Christmas Island way? Yes, yes, yes. Go. And unless they've read it somewhere and got some clue that it's the Cocos Islands and have some idea where it is, that's a winner. That's a winner. GG. Unbelievable. Winning on the Cocos Islands. Absolute madness. Whew, well, that was 3 long matches. That was fun. Tomorrow's the last day of the week. We'll see if we can confirm promotion to Gold 1. We'll be back with another couple of matches at least to round out the 20 that you're allowed. So I'll see you tomorrow for more. Thanks for watching. Bye.